That's the guards' quarter over there. Your guards really suck. Your guards don't suck. I'm sorry for saying your guards suck. That was rude of me. Your guards do suck? Never mind. I'm sorry for saying your guards don't suck, because they do. They're real bad.
So apparently, donating to the shrines improves your karma and virtue.
Cool.
And so you probably went from the reason you probably succeeded in all of your virtues without having anybody say, oh, you're not virtuous enough, or any of the shrines say that or anything like that, is probably because you've been giving to the shrines.
Yeah, just like any good American, I have purchased my virtue
you throw
for
money
cash.
at it.
Now, I have never gone into this central building because I'm an idiot. Use the skull key on that. There's a bat in there. What is this, your bat room? What the hell? What's going on? Hey, Scarabray, why you got a bat room? Why did it reseal?
Wow.
I'm gonna use the spell for this. I don't want to waste this crap. In Expor. Oop. Well, that's very annoying. Every time I fight one of these bats, the door is gonna relock, so I'm gonna have to do that every time, I assume. It's the bat farm. Where do you think they get all the guano? Asks Specklad. Oh. Maybe America only owns this island because of the bats that are here. That was a reference to an obscure act of American government where they claimed every island with guano on it. Hi! Your tower sucks and you're bad! You see a dark and ominous wizard. Why hast thou disturbed me, wretch? Dawn? How dare thee enter my tower uninvited? Begone, fool, before I blast thee!
Okay, yeah. One of those random islands you ended up on is known as a refuge from the dictatorship of Lord Blackthorn.
Presumably that one with the trees, and then in the middle of the trees there's like a little...
No.
Oh.
Weirdly, it's another one. It's actually south of Scarabray and north of Halom.
Even though there is no, other than cheating, there is no rational reason for me to go there right now. I'm gonna go there right now because it's close.
Yep. Okay, this island here.
Just looking for somewhere inviting to land. I've certainly gone past this island a lot. I actually might not have ever landed on this island because...
Really? I thought you had, but maybe not.
Well, because I didn't see anything here, and not having any particular reason to go here, it just seemed like... Yeah, okay, yeah, I couldn't have gone here until I had the, Oh,
the grappling hook.
But this is familiar. But this isn't familiar.
I think you've been... Oh, it isn't? Okay.
No, the name Border March
been
is
here,
not familiar at all.
Okay.
Keep. Huh. It sure is the middle of the night, isn't it?
It sure is.
Well, as we discovered before, if I just sort of hang out here, they will, like, it does actually change in real time, so I can just stand here on the wrong side of the moat until they let me in. Oh, wow. It's, quite early in the morning that they, opened the drawbridge. No, resist the urge to follow the left wall. They clearly intend you to go straight through. Okay,
well.
So everything's around the outside. An arrow slit. Interesting. As if I'm expecting anybody to be up in the middle of the night.
I was going to say, I guess it's so early that probably nobody's awake yet.
Yeah.
Time to murder people on their sleep.
Oh no, that person woke up from my murdering of his, companion. Well, he'll have to die. Maybe not. Wow, I was seconds away from them waking up and I killed him in his sleep. That feels a bit rude. See, a strong, spry man. I am called Sir Simon. You should meow to gain their sympathy, says Specklad. What?
That was when you were still waiting outside, but I don't really know what it means either.
Not Dan, Dawn. Oh, okay. I am the lord of this keep. We fled here when the tyrant Blackthorn began to spread his self-righteous rule. The land has not been the same since the loss of Lord British. A good friend. I wish I knew of a way to help him. I kinda do. Underworld. Help. All I know is that his crown jewels, the crown, the scepter, and the amulet must be
Hey! This is the thing that I didn't know how you would know. Welcome to Fetch Quest City, Part 2 of Infinity.
I already did 8 fetch quests. I've not become an interest marker in this game, my life is complete, says... Or I've now become an interest marker in this game, my life is complete, says Dan in chat.
A game.
I do frequently say Dan instead of Dawn, but it's just because the typing speed on a Commodore 128 is slow.
Right.
Okay. Crown... Who else? Crown... Scepter... and amulet.
So, it's not very clear from this, but the crown jewels are the crown, the scepter, and the amulet.
Oh. Okay. So I better not put that as a, I'm gonna put an underline there, as if, to make that the title of the list. A powerful artifact, Lord British once told me of its ability. When worn, it absorbs all magical forms of attack, no matter how powerful. That feels like a good thing for fighting off the, Shadow Lords.
Yep. It also feels like a good thing for fighting off a lot of enemies, including ones that charm you, for example.
The charm, I suppose. But you already have the amulet, right? Suspect that in chat. Nope! That was an alternate universe! A mighty item of immense power, it is said that when used, it can disperse all magical barriers, even in the ethereal plane. Yeah, okay. It's incredible how Lord British seems to have had literally everything necessary to attack the Shadow Lords in particular, and yet didn't, couldn't do anything about it. Or maybe, because he was keeping them at bay, and then he died, and that's what happened. Right. Because, spec that. I didn't actually get back, so I loaded to an earlier save. I hear 'tis held in their earthly fortress. Interesting. So now I have a reason to go to that stupid, awful place.
Mm-hmm.
And the amulet. Of that, my wife knows more than I. Is this your identical twin wife right here? Is that who I'm looking for?
Seems attract.
I cannot help thee with that, okay? No, stop running away, identical twin wife! No, stop running away from me! Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Probably that way.
Probably sitting in the chair next to her husband.
Yep. I am called Lady Tessa. I practice the mystical arts. Your job is not to be the lady of the... Okay, whatever. suspect that suggests Dewey's wife! I don't even remember which game that's from. Mystical arts. I can see thou art no ordinary mortal, but the avatar of legend, and thus familiar with my profession. I see it in thy eyes, but tell me, dost thou support Blackthorn's rule? Yes. I see. Okay. No. I knew that one who has tread the path of virtue could not agree with the current state of affairs. I have seen the amulet which Lord British once bore. It lies forgotten in the underworld among the graves of valiant warriors. Yeah, I know. I found it before. With only this can thee find thy path in a place of unholy darkness. It's interesting this is with only this rather than only with this, but I suspect both are true. So a place of unholy darkness, that to me evokes the message from the shrines. There is a place of darkness. Beyond this darkness lies again. So I need the amulet to get further into hell, which suggests that it's actually the last of those that I need.
Oh well, yes,
I mean, the order is probably not critical.
Yeah. It's one of the things that you need. Yes.
'Tis beyond such a place that thou must search if thou art to mend the injustice wrought upon the world by Blackthorn and his spectres. End of conversation. Screw off now. Can't help me with the crown. Can't help me with the scepter. Tread softly, thy destiny is a great one. So I didn't get any suggestion of where the crown is.
That is true. So this is where going back to you might become important.
I mean, I was planning on going back to you anyway. Mantra. Shard. I doubt there's anyone else important in here, but, you know, maybe there is. There sure is a lot of water immediately surrounding this. Oh, I guess that's the moat. I'm an idiot, never mind. Ooh, a gargoyle, presumably. Well, here's this castle's defenses. Oh. Well, that's how I find other people in this place. Just
nice.
Wander for
They
a
just
bit.
all come to eat breakfast.
You see a strong fighter. Have we not met before? So if I say yes, that means we have not met before.
Come on now.
I genuinely don't know what to answer because no and yes mean the same thing.
Yeah, but you know that they mean have we met before?
Ah yes, I remember. 'Twas before the dark times. Thou art the avatar of legend, art thou not? Yes, I am. Let me guess. You can join my team, but you can't because my team is full. Art thou here collecting adventurers for thy cause? Yes. I would be honored to join thee. Wilt thou have me? This was all a conversation. I couldn't ask for his name, so I have no idea who this is. It is indeed an honor to fight with thee. Thou hast no room for me in thy party. Seek me again if one of thy members doth leave thee. What's your name? Sentry. I vaguely remember Sentry.
I thought that was a different person who's also in this town.
I remember the name Sentry, but I don't remember him being a party member in the last game. I think he was just a person in the last game.
Maybe the other person is the person I'm thinking of.
Farewell, good avatar. No, I'm the evil avatar. Mwahaha. Ah, Elf V, that is thee. Yes, yes. I hardly recognize thee because the last time we talked you were boy for NSA Elves. It has been so long. Hast thou returned to Britannia to set things straight? No. Then we are doomed! Shall I join with thee again? Why won't you tell me your name before? Good, it will be good to fight by thy side again. You have no room, blah, blah, blah. What's your name? Dupre! Well, he's just another fighter.
The one.
I've got too many fighters.
Yeah. He's a paladin, but yeah.
Oh. Is there actually a distinct paladin class?
He says he's a paladin. I don't know if that's distinct. I assume there's just as many classes as there were in 4, which is to say one for each.
No, there's definitely not, because Katrina is not a
shepherd.
Shepherd.
Yeah, but it could be that they swapped shepherd out with something else.
But Katrina's just a fighter, and she was.
Yeah, well, maybe they made Katrina just a fighter.
Yeah, maybe they decided that Katrina was utterly useless, and so decided to do something about that. So there's one person I haven't talked to because they're sleeping.
There's one other big hint insofar as it tells you where you should focus your attention that I could give you that would really help a lot of different things if you want me to give it.
How about I go to you first?
Okay.
You are a merchant? There's a merchant in here? What?
Yeah, for all the wandering rebels.
Oh my god. Good morning and welcome to the Shattered Shield. Steve, hail friend, wouldst thou buy or sell? Not even Steven. Magic shield, two-handed axe, magic bow, arrows, two-handed hammer, regeneration ring, or amulet of turning. Those are all useless. Thanks for nothing, says Steve. Boy, you sure are doing a good job of being a hero there, Steve. Bravo. Just hanging out in the garden.
By the way, I'm not currently using walkthroughs as my as the things that I'm finding out how to do things next from. Wow. English is my first language, can you tell? I am using the all NPC text
outstanding
dump, and I'm just like searching for the terms that I think are important, and so now I know how you're supposed to find the things that you're supposed to find.
Now we know. Now we know.
That's a Mitchell and Webb thing, right?
That is a Mitchell and Webb reference, which I make all the time. Wanted, Elf V, Shapmino, and Katrina, dead or alive. Hi! We're right here. Criminal.
Political prisoners.
Oh, I guess I already freed all
I
the
feel like
places
that have political prisoners don't usually label them as political. They come up with some other excuse.
It feels wise for me to wander in here when I'm wanted dead or alive. I can see no reason not to do this. See a man in flowing black robes. Your interest? What's your name? My name is Judge Dryden. What's your job, Judge Dryden? I'm the head inquisitor. This is the court of inquisition of His Majesty Blackthorn. Art thou here to confess? No. Perhaps then to plead for the life of another, yes? Sure, Landon. That one is not a prisoner here. Well, I have learned something. Landon is not a prisoner here. Maybe I should confess to killing that, well, if I would have to remember his name to confess.
Yeah, who cares?
What is thy name, Elf V? A pleasure. Art thou pleading guilty of heresy? No, I'm pleading guilty of murder. Nonetheless, guards, you don't really care what I'm pleading guilty of. Your guards kind of suck, it would appear. Your guards appear to suck.
I mean, you learned that Landon isn't a prisoner here, which means you shouldn't be trying to get into prison.
That's true. Are you both the judge and the apothecary? Is he running away from me? Is he afraid of me? I think he is. That's hilarious. That's the guards' quarter over there. Your guards really suck. Your guards don't suck. I'm sorry for saying your guards suck. That was rude of me. Your guards do suck? Never mind. I'm sorry for saying your guards don't suck, because they do. They're real bad. Hello, random person eating. Do you happen to be Landon? Are they all afraid of me? I think everyone in town is afraid of me. Please don't hurt me. Please go away.
Wow.
I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. We should be able to kill some guards. Okay, let's go ahead and... That's interesting. If you confess to a crime, then they're all afraid of you. Are you the Akothoperi? Or are you Landon? You can't be the Akothoperi, because you're not a, You are a merchant. I'm more confused than ever. I'm fairly certain I'm chasing down the judge here. Yep. Oh, that's a guard. Okay, pointless. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I know about that hidden wall behind the graveyard, because I have been through there before. Oh my god, stop dodging me! Hello, LV. Oh, you remembered my name. Happen to know of a Landon? He is the local leader of the resistance. Who told thee to ask me? Uh-oh. I knew this at some point. What if I just say that it is Dawn? He's the one who told me, Dawn. I don't know what thou art talking about. Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, so if Landon is the leader of the resistance, then presumably he's up here in the secret place, being all secrety. Pro tip, if you kill the judge, you can't be convicted of murder, says Speclat in chat. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, yeah. Can't imagine why that wouldn't work. Let's dodge this guard real quick. Creep around in a graveyard in a way that isn't, you know, in any way bad. Oh, that's just an escape. The only way I remember getting into the resistance area... I mean, well, how did I get out of the resistance area? Dang it. Because I got into the resistance area via the prison.
Yeah.
When I was a prisoner. But how did I get out? Which then I could presumably go back in and try and figure out what's what. Pardon me, sleeping fellows. I'm just gonna go ahead and burn myself. Da 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 da. I followed the right wall. I'm evil. Okay, I was kind of expecting, if they weren't here, that they would be there, but they were in neither place.
Kangaroo rat.
I'll bet I needed to talk to this rat. I'll bet this rat is Landon. Does the spell that turns people into rats turn them back from rats? And I think beyond this is just a way to the prison, which seems not... Oh, well, there's this. Whoop.
Does say Landon is in the sewers beneath you. This looks like the sewers beneath you.
I did enter this area in the middle of the night, and maybe...
Maybe he's sleeping?
Well, the thing is, there was beds and a table, and usually, you know, they have a routine, so I would expect him to be in bed if he wasn't at the table, but he was neither.
Also, it turns out that Grey March is in you. Presumably a prisoner in you. Well, if he is a prisoner, then now is my best opportunity to go and search him out. Yes. Hi. Let me talk to you first there, fellow who just climbed down from prison. Boy, he doesn't want to talk to you. He is just so consistently... I know, he's on a... Yeah, he's perfectly one step ahead of me. He's on a mission to go eat. You see a grim and stalwart fighter. Hello, LV. How can I aid thee? Tell me your name so I remember the... Oh, you are Landon. Well, I must have talked to you then, but I probably didn't say Dawn. Oh, here we go.
Good. Canst thou help us with the cause? No. Too bad. Okay, fine. Well, LV, it is rumored that Blackthorn himself has taken Lord British's crown. Okay, so, the crown in Blackthorn's inventory.
Nice.
Blackthorn uses the power of the crown to maintain his reign of tyranny. 'Tis said that he keeps it in a small room atop his terrible castle. Okay. Room atop castle. It must be recovered. Elfie, thou art the one to do it. Be warned, he uses its power to prevent the use of magic within his castle. Seek out Sir Barcono Shibari on a mountain isle west of Spiritwood. I've talked to Sir Simon.
Yes.
And he told me at the crown. I doubt there's anything more that I can ask him now.
No, I don't think so. I think this is how you're supposed to find that Grey March is a place.
Yeah.
And associated with the Resistance. Or not Grey March, whatever the place. Border March.
Border March, yeah. And that was apparently the end of that conversation, because he just kicked me out of conversation. But speaking of Grey March, let's march our way up to Grey March.
Speaking of Grey March.
How many normal keys do I have?
I think you mean normal key.
How many normal keys do I have? 98. I think I might have enough. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be close.
Oh, well, just needed to not have Elf try and do it. Hi. I was not expecting this, to be honest. Did that. No, let's not do that, obviously.
I guess you wait until they get up?
I guess I wait until they get up. Oh, I can save here? What?
I mean, we've seen what happens when you save in unusual places before.
No, I think that was caused by me using save states instead of save game.
Oh, okay. I thought it was caused by you saving on a disk that isn't savingable.
No, it's always saving on the Britannia disk. I have the emulator is set up with 2 disk drives, so it has the Britannia disk in the second disk drive. It's always saving to the right place.
I see.
I can only hole up in bed. Damn! If only there was a bed near here.
Is there another bed in another cell that's empty?
No. So the problem is, if I leave this door, it's gonna relock itself. Because that's how this game works.
And you know, one of your 98 keys. You know, who is that?
I just used like 10.
I see. Who is that?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
I guess you can't check until
exactly.
They walk in front of you.
Great. What, do you just hang out in this hall behind the prison cells? Okay, fine. You have awoken my curiosity, you jackass.
It's just gonna be what's-his-face again.
Yeah, it's just what's-his-face again. Oh, I guess I didn't go far enough away for that to relock itself. Or something.
Indeed.
I'm just gonna stand in this doorway for like 15 hours. I hope that's okay. Wake up. Okay, this is Jeroni.
Alright, so Jeroni. It's not who we're looking for.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Till I got an arrow in the knee.
I was convicted of heresy. I stated my belief that Lord British was alive. Happened one night when I was camping out on the moors. Yeah.
The moops.
The moops. A strange apparition. Yeah, I've seen him. It was him, I swear it. Surely thou dost believe me. I mean, I do. I've seen that apparition many times. Then surely thou must agree there is hope. If only my brother would hurry.
Specklet says, "Join me, Jerone, and I'll make your Jace the greatest in Joradai."
Or else you will die. He's collecting value. Okay. Can I ask what your brother's name is? I remember this conversation.
Yeah, we talked to him at some point, I think.
Yeah. When last time I was in prison is sometime.
Yeah.
I think the cell west is like the cell that I start in. Hi. Sorely beaten fighter. Hey, it's Grey March.
Hey, it's Grey March.
I once sought adventure on the open range. Frode as well. Frode is well. My son, hast thou seen him? No, I just know he's well somehow. Then why taunt me? Yes. And is he is well? That's what I just said that.
Yes, but he only understood the F-R-O-E part.
Yeah. No, it cannot be a jackass to him. Where didst thou see him, Scara Bray? Aye, he must have hidden in the woods. Yep, it sure seems like a hidden in the woods type. Surely thou wilt let me repay thee in some way.
Don't try to overthink this, just say yes.
I have nothing material, but I will tell you what I know. When Lord British left for the underworld, he left behind his Skeptra. I was told that the Skeptra had great powers against the forces of evil.
So this, I think you in general...
in a keep.
Yeah. I think you in general is where you're supposed to learn about these items.
Yeah.
And you just sort of missed all of it somehow.
I skipped that part. Well, it's not surprising that I missed it with Grey March, because you needed to know his son.
Yeah. That's fair.
Skeptra. Now I've forgotten about the scepter. I just told you about it, but I forgot about it. It's like you're doing the entire game backwards, says Speckled. Certainly not something that I would ever do. Join me so I can free you from prison, you imbecile. Nope, can't help you with that. Okay, bye. Enjoy being in prison. Okay. I believe that that's everybody in prison, because this was the cell that is my cell. Oh, never mind. I'll just sit here and wait for this prisoner to wake up. Oh, he's not going to wake up.
Let me guess. You learned about the crown from one of them, the scepter from another one.
Shh. But no, we learned about the crown from the resistance guy.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I would complain about him not waking up, but like he is in prison. What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
See, a grave old wizard. My name is Feldspar. I remember Feldspar. When I was a free man, I served on the Great Council. Great Council served sealed. Word. Thou must be inquiring about the words of power. Yes. Words of power are aptly named and not given out lightly. So tell me, art thou with the resistance? No. Too bad. Yes. And their password is Dawn. Very well, the word of power for the dungeon wrong, which I don't think I knew. Because I didn't know the password when I talked to this guy. Word of power.
M-A-L-U-M. Malum.
M-A-L-U-M. Which is the singular of the plural of malice.
Yes. Like, literally, yes. These are all Latin words, in case you haven't figured this out.
Thank you. Okay, bye. I guess at the end of that conversation. Well, just in case. You happen to know anything about, let's see, the amulet, which I already know everything I need to know about? Okay, bye. Oops, push on this door, won't budge. Open the door, now it'll budge.
That's what latches are for.
A loose brick. Nothing of note. It's a trapdoor.
Yes, they are all trapdoors. You already knew that.
Imagine...
Holes in the floor are trapdoors.
Imagine if I remembered things.
I'm imagining that world. It's a nice world.
Imagine a world. Imagine a place where you always remembers things.
And now a harsh snapback to reality.
And what were we talking about? I've already forgotten. Burn myself in fire real quick. So in this stream, we finished all of the shrine quests and probably became virtuous in the best and most American way to become virtuous by buying virtue with money.
I mean, it's also the Catholic way, to be fair.
This is true. Interesting crossover between Catholicism and Americanism. Anyways, we're gonna save here after I was about to say after slandering the Catholic Church, but fuck the Catholic Church. Counterpoint, fuck them. I'm still making progress, even though I don't really know exactly what the next step is. I've got steps. I just don't know which one to do next. I also can go to Blackthorn's castle, get screwed up that way.
At some point, I want you to go to a certain town and just explore it more thoroughly than you have before. But we can talk about that next time.
Things more thoroughly than I have before.